Representative Jacobs, before we go today, of course, 3 years since the January 6th insurrection, you posted in part, quote, "I was trapped in the House gallery during my first week in office when insurrectionists stormed the U.S. Capitol." 3 years later, MAGA Republicans continue to downplay how close we came to losing our democracy. First, how is that day still impacting your life now? More broadly, how does it continue to impact our democracy?
No, it was an incredibly traumatic day, both for myself personally, as a member of Congress who was trapped in the gallery and had to escape with, barely 30 seconds until the insurrectionists got to where we were running, and for our democracy. I worked at the State Department and the UN. I worked in a lot of post-conflict areas. I know how tricky political violence can be. And this is the first time I really came this close to thinking that it might be the end for me. And so I'll be honest, I still sometimes don't like fireworks and big crowds as a result. But even more importantly, I think it is incredibly important that we hold people accountable who not only engaged in this violence, but also who incited and encouraged it. Because I've seen in my work in post-conflict areas that if you don't have that accountability, you're more likely to get future instances of political violence, and even more scary, you're more likely to see them use the actual institutions and systems of power itself, which is much harder to combat. And I think we're already seeing that.
And that global context is critical in this moment. California Congresswoman Sara Jacobs, as always, thank you.